But first, an exclusive Defenders investigation about a fight over rent between a young woman and uptown apartment complex. 30-year-old Kristen Oliver says she's been dealing with ongoing mold issues at the Quarterside luxury apartments on 7th Street.
And on top of that, she was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer last year. Now she's moving out of the apartment to get cancer treatment out of state. But she says the apartment complex is making her pay rent after she moves out.
NBC Charlotte Defender Alex Shabbat has been digging into this issue for several days now. He's live in Uptown tonight. Alex, she found more mold just this week.
That's right, Fred. She told us that mold was cleaned up just a few hours after we left her apartment. But now she's moving out to fight cancer, and she still owes for rent.
I'm just going to put the gloves on.
Her hands are full.
These are some cowboy boots.
Because a day in her shoes
Mold.
means fighting one battle in her home.
Mold all along the wall.
And another in her body.
I am a strong woman, and I don't mean to cry, but it has been a very, very hard year.
30-year-old Kristen Oliver was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer last year.
It's a sarcoma of the heart.
And after receiving treatment for that in 2018, she says she discovered this in her closet over the summer.
I've been breathing this mold for God knows how long.
A stark contrast from these photos in 2013 when she first moved into the Quarterside luxury apartments in Uptown.
I loved everything about it.
But in the following years, Oliver says she dealt with water leaks and ongoing mold issues.
You're wiping it up, and then it reoccurs.
After her cancer diagnosis, she says she regularly spent weeks visiting family in Chicago to reduce her exposure. Her doctor sending this letter saying with her compromised immune system, it's unsafe for her to be around mold. Through it all, Oliver says she continued paying $1,500 for rent every month.
I've never missed a rent payment.
But this month is different. She's now moving out for good, heading to Houston, Texas for further treatment.
I have to actually get a biopsy where they will actually cut me open.
But after learning about her out-of-state treatment, the apartment management told her she's still responsible for rent through December 24th, instead of through next February when the lease is up. Kristen says that isn't enough.
Literally asking because of my health. This is life or death.
When we reached out to the corporate office, the Connor Group sent us a statement reading in part, "When we became aware of Miss Oliver's health issues, we allowed her to break her lease early with a 60-day notice with 0 penalties."
I'm not asking for you to give me free rent. I've sat here and I've paid my rent month after month, but you're not helping me.
And Kristen's not the only person who's complained about the issue. One of her neighbors sent us these photos saying it shows mold in her unit as well.
Let's find out where the water source is coming from.
The company says after Kristen reported mold over the summer, the maintenance staff began treating the problem within 24 hours. But just this week, she told us she found more mold on her walls and her boots.
I don't want this on my hands.
Hours after our visit, she says the apartment management cleaned up again. However, not before she spent another night breathing it in.
It was me and the mold.
Her battle with mold in Charlotte is finally ending, but now the next fight in Houston begins.
In hopes to get better and beat this monster.
And Kristen leaves for Houston on Sunday. She says she doesn't know how long her treatment will last, but she's expecting it'll last for several months in the least. Live in Uptown, Alex Shabbat, NBC Charlotte.
Alex, thank you.